Good evening, 25th of March 2024. My name is Wayne. Just thought I'd give it a little update on First Call Healthcare, the people who are obviously concerned for people's property and safety when it comes to their agents and members of staff with the inability to lock a front door. So anyway, really what started this, obviously the carers from First Call Healthcare started visiting the block of flats that I live in. There's an old lady who needs caring for, but unfortunately, every one of their carers, 95% of them, they couldn't leave the building without taking the snag off, opening the door and just leaving it open. Then we'd have a problem during the day. It's just the carers that were around about 6, 7 o'clock at night, because then that means that the front door and the back door, whichever door they left open, was just open all night for tour rags, anyone to come in, basically breaking into properties. Anyway, so Hazel Clabby, what I've done is I made a YouTube channel in November, which I uploaded some of the videos, the one especially with the leaving the medication outside the flat, for children to eat, or maybe dogs, next door dog could have ate it, but never mind. So Hazel Clabby, obviously, when I did originally speak to her, the first conversation that I had was, "Hello, my name's Wayne. I'm calling from Grisdale Gardens regarding a door that's just not being locked by your carers." Anyway, Hazel flipped her lid, really rude, really abrupt, basically very unprofessional. I mean, customer service skill. I don't actually think she's actually got any customer service skill. I mean, the way that she spoke to us was absolutely appalling. She basically said, "Listen, I've had this out with Gates and Council. I can't be bothered with it," and she hung, she hung the phone up. So subsequently, I kept ringing her back. She kept hanging the phone up. She couldn't be bothered. Didn't want to speak. Didn't want to talk about it. Nothing to do with her. All to do with the council. It was me to do with the council. Blah blah blah. Uh, Unfortunately, yes, I swore. So they turned it around, and the whole thing was then abusive and foul language. But anyway, this is what makes it more funny. So Hazel Clabby actually contacted Northumbria Police, and she put a complaint in. Said I was breaking data protection, I was breaking GDPR, blah 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 blah. Anyway, I thought, listen, December time, I thought, let's just not, I'll take the video down, I'll close a YouTube account, I sent an email off to all the council, sent it off to Hazel Clabby and Desiree, who owns the CEO of First Call Healthcare. I said, listen, guys, look, I've took the video down, blah blah blah. I'm just going to leave it anyway, because the carers couldn't lock the door over a 3 month period. I obviously created, excuse me, this YouTube video. Subsequently, I just had a phone call from Northumbria Police. Hazel Clabby isn't very happy. No, she's not happy at all. So, can you see where this is leading to? So, instead of Hazel Clabby and Desiree sitting down with their members of staff and saying, listen, Grisdale Gardens, just make sure the door is locked. But their counter argument was, sometimes when we turn up, the door's open. What I was trying to get the point across was, we've all got keys. If any of the carers turn up, all they have to do is just lock the door when they leave. I mean, what is complicated? You come to care for someone, you open the communal door. When you care for the person you leave, you lock the communal door. Obviously, it's a little bit too much rocket science. But anyway, this is the funny thing. So Hazel Clabby, the office manager at First Call Healthcare, instead of them actually sitting down with the staff, that actually contacted Northumbria Police. So once in November, and once probably not long after the video went up. Unfortunately, now that they contacted Northumbria Police, and Northumbria Police called me and actually said, Hazel and the lady in the video doesn't like being videoed. Would you please take the video down? The thing is, you see, if Hazel or Desiree had had the balls to contact us myself and speak to her about it, I probably would have took the video down. But the fact that they've actually called Northumbria Police and got the police to then call me to then ask me to take the video down, I mean, come on, guys. Where are we going with this? Imagine having really, really bad customer service with Sky TV. And I don't know, let's say you go, oh, okay, I'm not using and Sky TV, call the police. Imagine some kind of customer service department within any business in the world who is so upset because you're reporting something to them that you don't want your house broken into, instead of them tackling that head on, they'll actually ring the local authority, so they'll ring the police. Unfortunately, now that the police have contacted us, I need to now put obviously a complaint in to the police because not only did that when I asked who put the complaint in, obviously the lady on the desk because she hasn't told us if she's a police officer or a desk clerk yet. She turned around, she went, "Oh, it was Hazel Clabby from First Call Healthcare." I mean, talk about dropping someone in it, like. So anyway, guys, listen, I'm just gonna leave this here. Watch the space. When I get the complaint back from Northern Police and the audio call from the telephone, I will be uploading it. But I just really wanted to point out the fact that First Call Healthcare, instead of them tackling the issue with the door being left open, they rang the police to try and get me into trouble. Love it. Good night, all. Bye bye. Bye, Hazel.